Nighty. I want to finish the I see the labor right them a run out like them have a feast day.
If you have a FUPA, do these 5 exercises for 2 minutes each, all the way till April. We start military.
Flooding, I'm going to report on the flooding. But it cannot be so that you just disappear 22 document can't find.
I
Work so
doing
much money.
naughty.
No, sir. Member Cuthbert Flynn and member Cousins.
Thank you, Chairman. I have
I
two
big
questions.
start
I
yesterday.
wanted to go back to the beginning where I think it was mentioned that
Oh, forget some
there are
timing.
8 to 10 members. I'm curious as to who are, as far as UHWI, who are those board members? Who are they made up of? The personnel on the board.
Okay, here we go.
The composition of the board.
9, 8,
You need
Well,
the name.
RS 25.
No, not the name, but who are they comprised of? As far as
2.
the individuals, are there any medical doctors on the board? Are there just, members of civil society? Who are the members? The composition.
Okay, so we do have some doctors on the committee. The chief medical officer, Madam Desesa, is on the board. Also, the senior director of clinical services is on the board also. And we have in attendance others, medical
Lana,
persons
good
who are
night.
on the board.
Curiosity Kid,
Sorry, if I might
good
help.
night.
Those other persons not appointed by the minister, the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, University of the West Indies, the Chief Medical Officer of Jamaica,
Talk closer to the mic. Pull the mic closer.
the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, University of the West Indies, the Chief Medical Officer, who just left here a while ago, the Financial Secretary,
So she left out time
the
meeting.
Bursar of the
She left out
University
time
of the
meeting.
West Indies.
Diana.
From which minister?
We only have
Diane
one Financial
Jackson.
Secretary.
So it would be her
Oh, you wanted the
appointee.
medical people? Oh, okay. The chairman of the medical committee of the University Hospital of the West Indies. And 4 members elected from time to time by the council
At the
of the
pillar of
University
faith.
of the West Indies, of whom not more than one shall be a registered medical practitioner. And the minister appoints
Minister
8
appoint,
members. And the 8 members that the minister appoints consist of the
minister
following:
appoint.
3 persons
listening.
resident in Jamaica, one of whom shall be a registered medical
so the minister
practitioner
may apply for
engaged
work,
in
I
private
discuss it.
practice, 1 registered medical practitioner appointed on the nomination of the Jamaican Medical Association, and 4 persons of whom at least one
Natalie, good night.
of whom one at least shall be a woman appearing to the minister to be interested in social welfare generally or in the welfare and aftercare of patients attending the hospital.
Okay, thank you for that. Let me go back to the audit findings as well. It states here contractors engaging without formal contracts. Do we know for what amount that these contractors were engaged without a formal contract? And and under what circumstance?
We don't have the information. What we do know is that some of them actually, based on the Auditor General's report, were actually engaged. And then after they have completed the work or near completion, the contracts were put in place. The signed contracts were put in place.
And do you know why that was? That a contract is not signed before the work began?
I am.
Or is that a practice that is done, or is that a practice that's done where
that is a clear
you
breach.
engage someone and you don't have them sign anything and they do the work and then you say, okay, what if?
Where's the naughty? Oh, me never
That's-
hear
that's
that
a clear
news.
breach.
Send me the,
Yeah,
send me
because
the
there
thing.
are many things that could really
Send it to me
happen.
right
Clear
now.
breach of the procurement guideline.
Variations could happen.
Well, the fact is also that you will have a situation where a person is engaged, and then after you would, as I think the Audit General pointed out, after is when you go to tender.
Well, the biggest risk to the government of
It
Jamaica
should never happen.
is that you engage somebody,
Hold
something goes
on
wrong.
there. This a big,
That's
big,
what I
this
mean,
a,
Charles.
this a big news. This a big news, Nadia, tell me, because I never hear it. So, hold on there. Peter Gay just break the news over Colin. Let me go over Colin. This a news to me, because me need to find this one here. Thank you for the info. Let me go over Colin Bell. Let me go over Colin Bell, you know. Go see what's going on. Oh, what name again? Portland Spice. He's still live. Him in it now?
He made all his purchases with Visa and won a trip to the FIFA World Cup 2026. Whoever uses their Visa the most wins.
After just 6 minutes in the oven, your pizza is baked to perfection and ready for pickup or delivery. Seamless.
Police and also who may be liable or culpable.
I same thing, I'm sure.
It was mandatory that every contract over $1.5 million must upload.
Me not see it. It just stops, huh?
For not reducing the interest rate. Their target is 4 to 6%.
To bring the voice of the young people, that they have a voice, and there is a segment in the PNP, the People's National Party, for young people to voice what they are saying no, because Peter Gay is showing that the machine is there. We just need to what? Oil it, Colin, right?
Yes.
We need to put oil in it and we need to ignite it. Is that correct?
Correct.
I agree, but I'll also add to that. You know me, I'll call it as it is. The comedy back.
Alright, me go on the PNP website and see if them put it out, because I never can play the whole line. Oh, so here with the story I say, you know. This is where me pick up. Alright, but let me go and read. Go and play it for me. Go and find it and send it to me, Nadi. Me just see this news now. University brought duty-free import at higher price after granting tax waive. Then after them buy it, listen this now, after allowing private entity to use its tax exemption status to import goods, the University Hospital of the West Indies then turn around and purchase those same items at a significant higher price. Now the story I get better now. This is one of the revelations that emerged during Tuesday sitting of Parliament public account. Officials from the hospital and the health ministry appear before the committee to answer questions based on findings of recent report by the auditor. So a whole heap of sit now come out here now. Me say the Jamaica Youth and nationwide Ongo Ongo PMP then depend. Him now come out with the other people them. No. Me sort of not like the situation, but if we have got to be fair, we have to beat or me say me not look for. Them not put it on the website yet. Them not should have that up on the PMP website. I not see it on the PMP website. I only see these on the PMP website.
Must be the most egregious of them. So somebody have helped me explain
Rose
this
is,
one.
good night.
The absence of procurement documentation. The University Hospital of the West Indies could not provide procurement documentation for 51 contracts. However, since then, 28 files valued at 269 million have been found, which means that we can find 22 and one is incomplete. So, and that the 22 that can be found is 246 million and one incomplete is
So
18 million.
why this is what
So again, just explain to us as a committee.
So why Dennis Garden would have gone mix up himself with the labor right them? Why? Me remember when the place are opening, the whole of them in there now. The whole of them there the opening. But there's something say in my principal director. So anyway you take him now, get out and mix up. You see, until we as a people start point out wrong for wrong, we never get no better from them. Okay, so because we support one side and you support one side and we say, boy, we try to defend it. I'm not on a peer list. I come here and I just speak for my own. Every month I have to find my own bills. So I'm not on a pay list that I am pressured. That's I have to talk to get my pay. So I have to speak free. I have to speak free and fair. Alright, somebody that called me from when. I'm going to give him a call and make him talk because sometimes when I do my own thing, I can't answer phone for go talk, you know. Let me see who this is that call me now. Right here. No, I'm gonna think of him the next alright, let me make that state here. Alright. Oh Jesus. I not even know if I say tonight, you know. You know, so I don't really know if I say. Trust me, so I don't know if I say. I don't feel good about it. Part of me, I don't want to come here and be a hypocrite. I don't really feel good about it. That's the truth. From the beginning, I know something ain't too right.
Unlock your stay for less with app exclusive.
But I'm going to let you know this
Download the free Booking.com app today.
Completed. You have nobody to hold accountable, right? Because you have no contract.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, you know, I don't want to take up for him, Natalie. I don't join them something.
Could have done the thing incorrectly. They could have.
If so be they are collude with the enemy.
Do we know how many? I also am curious as to
approximately
how many of these contractors
wrong is wrong for me.
were engaged. without a contract. I think if you don't have that with you, we would love to get that information as well, to say there were 100 contractors that were engaged without a formal contract. I would want to know that.
Yes,
and the circumstances.
If you don't have that, we would need that as part of the report. The breakdown of the individual contractors, the service that they are providing, and the amounts that were paid.
Well, we will be able to provide what we can find. And
all right, now they send me a message. Let me search it.
That fits into that category because
Auntie, I found it for you. It's about 2 minutes long, but it's there. Take care. In particular, Comrade Colin, what I will say about that is I'm of the belief, and I'm sure my other members in the organization, is that in situations as these, we must allow the investigations to take place. And at the end of the day, we should allow the chips to fall where they may. So if at the end of this investigation, the MP is found to be in any legal issues with the laws and so on, then that is a matter that the party will have to address and deal with at such a time. But I want to say something to you, because I notice every time the Young Jamaica or G2K, they take pleasure in writing certain types of press releases. And I can't help but to figure that it's really the JLP who wants to say these things, but because they're afraid of looking bad or looking petty, they allow the Young Jamaica or G2K to write these releases and send them out. I mean, I have not heard, and I've been watching this matter closely. And when the time comes, we will hear about the legality of the matter, and then we'll be able to say whether or not MP Gardner is in a situation where he needs to recuse himself, from public office or whatever. I've not heard there is a certain MP of the Jamaica Labour Party who is closely affiliated with that then. I've never heard them call for his resignation. A certain minister or former minister, I've never, and I can say that with my chest.
So Jack then is a company. I said that before, and then
okay,
but one director.
Okay.
Of the company.
Okay.
Who else is a director of the company that sits in the parliament or used to sit in the parliament?
There is a certain current, I'm not talking about used, I'm talking about now, as we are here speaking. There is a current Andrew in the parliament who is affiliated closely, heavily involved in Jackden. So tell Young Jamaica and G2K that the next release that they write, they should call for that member of parliament's resignation as well. So until they do that, I have nothing to say to them.
Let me play this again.
In particular, Comrade Colin, what I will say about that is I'm of the belief, and I'm sure my other members in the organization, is that in situations as these, we must allow the investigations to take place. And at the end of the day, we should allow the chips to fall where they may. So if at the end of this investigation, the MP is found to be in any legal issues with the laws and so on, then that is a matter that the party will have to address and deal with at such a time. But I want to say something to you, because I notice every time the Young Jamaica or G2K, they take pleasure in writing certain types of press releases, and I can't help but to figure that it's really the JLP who wants to say these things, but because they're afraid of looking bad or looking petty, they allow the Young Jamaica or G2K to write these releases and send them out. I mean, I have not heard, and I've been watching this matter closely. And when the time comes, we will hear about the legality of the matter, and then we'll be able to say whether or not MP Gardner is in a situation where he needs to recuse himself, from public office or whatever. I've not heard there is a certain MP of the Jamaica Labour Party who is closely affiliated with that then.
I've never heard them call for his resignation. A certain minister or former minister, I've never, and I can say that with my chest.
So Jack then is a company. I said that before, and then
okay,
but one director.
Okay.
Of the company.
Okay.
Who else is a director of the company that sits in the parliament or used to sit in the parliament?
We never know them as something, you know. I call
current, I'm not talking about you, you know. I'm talking about now, as we are here speaking. There is a current Andrew in the parliament who is affiliated closely, heavily involved in Jackden. So tell Young Jamaica and G2K that the next release that they write, they should call for that member of parliament's resignation as well. So until they do that, I have nothing to say to them.
This sound hot. This sound hot. I don't know if say this sound hot. Well, I to want you in the parliament, so make we think of which one. That's another part of it, Fergie. All young Jamaica put out, me see all kind of something them put out on platform today. I mean, I say, these people are so naive. These people are, who on the next three company now? What was said on that? Because all day I was trying to say if I hear anything. Oh, Rose A saying, oh, see what you mean. But my point is, though, I just can't come to terms with this, though. That's a man I really respect him, you know. And I never expect for hearing name in the mix-up. I must tell you the truth. However it won't go, him will still be a part of it, the problem. You don't hear nothing yet. Why they don't want to release the next three company? We want to hear. All if a Mark Golden make we hear. If a Julian Robinson, we want to hear. If a Damian Crawford, we want to hear. If a Natalie, we want to hear. Because him is I think him one of the director too, and I think him have more sharing on the place than more than nobody. He would not know about it. We not go around it. We not go around this thing. He's a part of it, but then I'm not him involved. No, you say what we are hearing is true. You know what come to my mind? I'm going to tell you now what come to my mind. And that's why we have to, I think I'm going to stop talking about this thing. I tell you why. I am following this. And whatever I see come out of it, I'm going to make a decision. Yeah, I come here and talk Bible day, morning and evening. Because it cannot be. It cannot be, people, to hear that one PMP involved with JLP in a corruption. I not support that none at all. I wonder if any of you understand what I'm saying. Oh, no, can tell me if you don't agree. Let me tell you, let me explain what I said. No, as I said, it is before it I got deal with. And when I said nothing, I'm saying I'm waiting, I'm watching this case to see what the end result is going to be. But I am only stating that. I don't care if they're even a friend. I'm saying we can't say we want to be different. And the very enemy of us, even though we know them are not enemy, you know, we out here turn enemy, and you allow that to happen. Why would you in a partnership, especially if so be it with that the individual there? Then let's just show me a company and I'll tell you who you are. All right, at least Rose A understand me. I say, I can't come here and sit down and be a hypocrite, you know. I'm the only one on the apps is not a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite. Me not go and just grab on one piece of van wagon or bag, how you call it, van wagon. Because it suits my party. And this is the reason why we are into this predicament that we are in. Because we are not. Seeing that the road, and right now rainfall, me I tell you, say, man, all from the road, if you go down the road, so, if walla with them throw the mall in, if walla it mash out. All of it mash out. When I'm not sick and I don't have no money. Somebody tell me, say, they're going to carry somebody. I know, so me send a message to her today, she not answer me. When I ask her all things. And then I send the person from a country hospital to KPH to go and do dialysis. And then I have to find, where she said she go again? 15,000? She don't tell me the breakdown, you know, but I don't remember exactly what she said. It not free. It not free. It not free. Yeah, but we can't just easily push out the people them too, you know. Even if him guilty, you know, we can't just say we're going to push him out, you know. Cause, you know what Andrew going to do? Andrew now going to call no election in other constituency to make we have less and him have more. If Andrew Holness now resign, Mark Golin must have, even if he wrong, if he stay the same way. I saw me seat. Me not support wrong. But with what me see going on the other side, you know what make we lose now Trelawney. I fully believe that we could have won now Trelawney if they had let the man stay there and never move him. Because him go say something. And true, they never understand what man said to you know. The man they really say nothing wrong in my view. But the man then say you can't out there scam. And all you scam and do a floss before you take it and do something good. That you can help yourself and help your family. And the end that, but the reality how we are going, them a scam, but they not put the money to use. And they make that and everybody a ball out and him and take him man and move him man for that. When them have a thief them in there, you know, look how Dalrymple did it. Look how Dalrymple did it. We confess that she guilty. We did lie and say she not guilty. Yeah? When you look, you see them take back George Wright and then put back George Wright. When you look, you see them take Andrew Wheatley and give back ministerial portfolio. So honestly, the way our politics run in Jamaica, she must just have said me to call. Let me call you when we done. Can't answer you now. Which one of them man a hypocrite? Diane. Which one of the man you say, but the man a hypocrite big time? Who you say a hypocrite? Because me miss you. Me miss what you say. All of them did it. All of them in a part. The Prime Minister himself is under investigation. Still is under investigation. Still not certified. Not 1 year, not 2 year, not 3 year counting. So if him can get away with all the mess, anybody else in the parliament can get away with it too. Diane, explain what you mean, because I not to understand what you're right. I understand what you're right, but I don't know who you highlight. Because I say so much something that I don't know what you're at. I just saw me think about it. Good night, Clive. Because Jamaica people don't care about who decent from who not decent. You know what I say? As my own view, I think they love a criminal them more than who decent. I think they love a criminal them, we can give them free money more than decent people. well, me could be wrong, and you can type in a comment and tell me if me wrong. But in my judgment, I say, because you could have never gone vote back and make people buy you out after them under investigation. Then you not love them more than you love decency. So me no know how to see it, that's how me see it. Jane, me did rate up the man, but him take Whitaker. Or he making lose. Me know it will cause a rift. I said it on this platform from the very time it happened. I knew it would cause a rift. And I know I was skeptic about it. I don't think they should ever put back the man there for run nothing either. If I got a year ago, sit down. Because when him did lose Westmoreland, he should have put him back nowhere for run. There were too many new talent that we could have given the chance. Make the man stay there and the man would have win. So when they take it away, and the man did a work good on the ground and I go on good. So you know, so sometimes you can't shift in. Sometimes you can't shift in the height of the politics of the election. If you have enough room, you shift it from early. But we have to be careful or you shift things close to an election. That's why we lose Central Kingston too, Even though that the boy that we prefer we lose it than him in the still. Him is a worthless boy. Honestly, I want us to win, but I have no regret that they move Lawrence Rowe and we lose the seat. Him is nothing for represent nobody. The head of the stream dirty. So you understand the message, Fergie? You understand the message? All right. Look how hypocrite we is now, right? Some of us. The case with UHWI. Deeper than Uncle Dennis Gardner, Him don't work up a UHWI, He's not on the board of directors. He's not the CEO. So how if you don't want to put all the blame on him, how him bypass everybody? Who sign off? For him signature couldn't go on it. So for sure you how we reason as a people. So we don't really want no good. We don't want no good. And that's why we're going to stay in this predicament where we're in. And you know another sad part of this story in Jamaica is that church people support the corruption. And it seems like nothing. And when they're done, they go to church, go and jump up so they're in a Holy Spirit. And you tell me which God up at heaven I put Holy Ghost in a support the wrongs. Tell me. Somebody type in and tell me, because maybe me don't know. Natalie saying Dennis signed the tax exemption. I must see him. For sure, Mrs. It look like him now, Offie. I must see him. How much of the file they say flood out? Hey, then lie. You see all the man they were coming to Parliament and talk about the flood out. Him forget lock up. You know what is that? That's public mischief. You're coming to the Parliament to tell a big lie. So make we see where you are. All we there, we never hear so you will flood out. Are we flood out? That's all cabinet flood out. I wish part me there. I went burial come flood out. But hold on, make a type. As a matter of fact, I never did type this in. Let me find out when University Hospital did flood out. Make a Google it. Hold on. Make I just ask Google for help me. When was the last time the University of the West Indies flooded? It says the University of the Hospital in Melissa. So in Melissa, the category 5. Damage. So it did have flood in Melissa. Poor Melissa. Melissa get all of the bad name for this because this thing here come to public knowledge. This come to public knowledge when this university thing bust out. I think about November, somewhere there. Think so, you know. When you see Juliana talk patwa, I didn't talk patwa for true, you know. Well, I say everybody know patwa, but on a film thing that, you know. So you must know. But why are them the file that we want to know? We never hear the news that say flood out till things mash up them. We never hear that though. But yes, it always flood when rain fall. But if you don't know that. You know, so right now down at St. Elizabeth, I'm going to find a clip for now. A serious rain fall down here, you know. St. Elizabeth, I wish we're there, I think, if you ever say Black River, the road then turn river for real. We want to know which part down there so I'm going to make turn more be less, you know. That area always a flood. I don't know what is the problem, but it always flood. Hi, Mystic Sensation. Good night. Welcome.
We're just here watching.
Look here.
And hoping that this can pretty much run off as quick as possible.
Look here. Look here. Look for Andrew. Somebody City. Look there.
The street is now empty.
This street,
Empty.
Andrew Somebody City there. A Santa, a Black River there.
The road is covered about 18 inches with water.
You know what I think happened over time? Good night, Mystic Sensation. Glad to see you on. It really looks so mad for you. Hey, sometimes I say, man, I don't know how Jamaica become one big dolly house. One dolly house. You know, say one dolly house? Mr. The man put out one statement again. I say, they road them. Hold on, let me find back the article. Him not going to make political thing, making rush roads. So hold on there. Hold on, me find it. I think I know the yesterday I see it and I never get to talk about it. So him now rush roads. Him are taking time for Billy Road. Hold on. Let me find it here, show you. So if so be the case, wanna see and learn now that the sparks and the reach where me run out with last year was all election gimmicks. Wanna see that? You see how me come here every night and me tell you now, I wanna say so everything that I said on this platform just manifests itself. Just manifests itself. Last year me tell you so it was election gimmicks. Me tell you that the school bus was election gimmicks. People are time for up in the eye. You must know when something true from when it falls. You must open and you must think beyond just hearing. You must think. What kind of plan them a come with for the next time? Them are gonna come back with the same plan, come telling us say, oh no, we're gonna go on a light, we're gonna go on a water, we're gonna go on a road. So the road then now gonna fix up again till election near or when local one near them are gonna start say they are what they when they have no sparks and reach. I wonder where them are gonna come with and which name them are gonna get now. So they want to put the road under one umbrella for call it NARA. Just that all the money can come one place and then I want to get the local authority no money to spend. So that's why them are coming with this so they can scam the money. It's pure disaster following anything that Andrew put him onto and more. Jesus Christ, mystic sensation. Oh my God. Your eye wide open. I'm going for eye wide open. Some people, I knew good night. This is bizarre, man. Hey, it's a shame. It's a disgrace. No, up at you know. I want board up at you know. Huh? A 3-card man calling. I want board up at you. The amount of board that they have board of directors, board of CEO, board of this, board of that, board of Halka, and the minister have somewhere him choose for be board. For what? Me alone could have sit down and do all of the work with them I do. And I know there are more qualified people, educated people, and could have got the job done. And so much people now for them on the pay list. Boy, I just sick on this gossip now. Trust me. Good night, Joan. And then now me hear him say he want to build new parliament. And he want to build new city down at St. Elizabeth. And he want build road right round the Highland. And he want, I won't say him a bill again. And he come a parliament with some slide. And tell, I'm here, some of them say, oh, the man have the future bright. Oh, no move on and go. And he want a stairway to Everton. Oh, and the board of the $32 million drill. Too much now. And then no one can tax the very water we drink. The very water that we are to drink, we must pay tax on water. Yeah? This is nonsense, man. This is absolutely nonsense now. This is garbage. I want to sit down in the parliament and feel comfortable. And I say Darrell Valls puts it upon X the other day. I see it come up on my phone. Andrew Owen is the best prime. Yes, because you can manipulate him and get the money for spend all you want and criminalize it. So yes, it's my best because you could have ramped if I Edward Siaga and still the leader of the Jamaica Labour Party. All the way going, you couldn't go because you couldn't get around him. Having fault and in way and trust me, record not too good, but trust me. If they couldn't get around him, ask Bruce Golding if he could have get around him. It be a disgrace, man. A disgrace. So now run out now I can talk about Dennis Garden for highlight it. It's deeper than Dennis Garden. G2K and young generation of the Jamaica Labour Party, my son put out statement today. And he's a hypocrite because this is deeper. Who sign off on the tax exemption? Who sign off it? Or the Minister of Health and Wellness we are going under leadership. You can talk to me now. Come and talk to me now. Oh, so much something happened, nobody no see. The CEO resigned. The man what they have in there yesterday a question, you know, him shouldn't be in the parliament, you know. You see one who resign, and him for India answer all of these questions. The CEO will resign and then put a new one. This new one shouldn't come and answer no question. We want back the old one in there. We want the old one to come to parliament and answer the question. I don't want to take people for idiot. I wonder which one I Paul list now. I open my Paul list now. Paul? Paul?
Yeah, me, man.
Oh, I hear, all right, one next man there will labor writer named Paul Tino. I'm going to try and mark the difference of them.
Yeah.
So what going?
Yeah, I listen what I want. I listen. You know, so I told me, see, Dennis got nothing in nowhere.
Dennis got nothing to do?
Him nothing, no problem. You know, it's a tough time for him.
Me not gonna say him not for inner it. Him have for inner it to my brother. Not because we not support the wrong, you know.
Yeah,
because
I understand.
if him is a director of it to anything I go on, he must know.
Yeah, but when I get to understand, it dirty, you know.
It dirty, and he run very deep.
He run deep.
Yeah.
Deep, but
the only thing mess about it, even if them find him, see how Andrew under investigation and now move as Prime Minister, Dennis got nothing move neither.
He nothing move neither. That's it.
So that's my thing there. I mean, I support him with no wrong, but from when I see her going in our country and nobody now saying nothing, the people then love the wrongs.
Yeah. Come here, listen all the man and Auntie Jenny attack.
Yeah.
With them a question them. They can't see that living curb on them.
Yeah. Oh, you did that, you see it on them, don't?
Yeah. They can't be attack them attack on a book. They know what my whole of them get a food.
The whole of them get food. You say the other one we say him in did and then he left and he just come back April and him come back and find the file. Lie my tell. He know everything will happen.
Yeah, man, whole of them eat food all the time.
And this I go ice in pan the cake and roll it more out there where I get this thing. And when it done now, the people can't have good road for drive pan. We need for rebel.
The whole of them eat food all the time.
Eh? You imagine all the hospital down a Montego Bay there. How much robbery going down there, sir?
And this robbery going?
Because from when the hospital can't done, they need to put a stop hold on it since it can't done. The hospital down a Montego Bay, put a stop hold on it.
Yeah, they have to put a stop hold on it.
No, man, too much money have leaked there, sir, man.
A leak. I know that the hospital can't do it.
Eh?
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh.
No matter about Dennis Garden for resign. Him not for resign either. I'm not saying him not involved now. But him not for resign.
Nadia said I heard MOH asked Jagden to provide dialysis service on behalf of UHWI. I try to twist something around for try twine themselves, wind themselves out of a mess. So Dennis God have a signed letter from the Ministry of Health. Forget there's something them through the university. What a mess, you know, Jesus.
Yeah, come here, say my letter. Yeah, me say my letter.
Oh. Tamika, good night. Oh my God. What kind of crosses tumble down power? And what we do at Jamaica, so make every day we in the highlight around the world with them a kind of disgrace. Why? And what we do, so?
Well, I wonder. Me never say a government of disgraceful, so you'd like Andrew Willis. No, sir.
And what we do wrong?
That me I wonder.
Eh? And what kind of crosses them people are cast down power? We look like a macro around the globe. Eh? No, man. This bad. I knew. Good night.
Brother P.
Good night, Neil.
You hearing me?
Yeah, me hearing you.
Yeah, good night. Good night.
Good night, good night.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
We're good, man, but me just upset with our country are going here, man, and the whole part disgrace every minute. Disgrace. Me tired of disgrace now. Me feel bad. Me feel embarrassed.
Sweetness. Let me tell you something. I said every time I come on here, you give my soul flame with your outreach towards the level of corruption here. I am so happy. I'm so happy at least a voice is shouting out for the injustice.
No, man, me feel...
And I'm going to show you exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I came on this live and I talked to you about the JUTC system with me that one day I added $10,000 on my card.
No, you ever tell me
and then I told you that after a while, around it was really 6,000 I just disappear off it completely. Because I was shocked when I was using the card. The driver told me I didn't have any card. And I went to the entire system. They took me in the office, talked to me, run my system and everything. And then told me that they were going to reimburse me. When I went to the office, I was so happy when they called me and said, "Sir, Mr. Mackenzie, we're ready to do your thing." I said, "Awesome, nice." I went in, I got the paper. I didn't even look at the paper well. And I gave them my card. When I gave them the card, all they handed back to my credit that was stolen was $50.
Seriously?
Now, I don't know how or what happened recently, beloved. They started to expect so there's a level of
corruption,
stealing going on with these
heads
of persons who are in the JUTC system.
Yeah.
Because I know you have also seen it on the news.
Hold on. I'm glad you bring this up because you know that yesterday I went into the town and a lady ran into me and she said, Auntie Jen, I hope if you're listening to me, just give me a shout out. And me tell her I'm going to make note of it on my program. She said, since the government here win, they set up some of the labor right people here. She said them well know where did I go on. It gone out of hand, and that's why company never make no money. You see them put out one statement now. So the big head in the way I do the card them and I sell them illegally. The card them not illegal card, you know. The card them a real card, you know.
Love you, know, man. Mr. Hello. Mr. It was so bad. Let me tell you how bad it was. When I used my card on the bus, prior to this, because they were the one who told me to change out to the new one, you know. Because with the old one, they literally tell me exactly how much funds I've used. I would receive a receipt, correct? When I got the new one, every time I swipe the card, you don't know how much is left on the card.
Okay.
You see, since the corruption comes out, every swipe, it exposes. I'm saying, so no dirty people. So you were the one that was hiding all this from us, so that you could extort, beloved.
Yeah.
A whole heap of money, them thief, you know.
A whole heap of money, them thief.
Yeah.
A whole heap of money, them thief.
And I'm not only talking this to the JUTC, you know, I'm talking what the country's facing.
Pure corruption, man. It mar the country. And you have people...
Every God Almighty avenue in this country is called by it.
Come on now, man. I don't want to tell me about best prime minister around country and the best country ever be.
From SLB, nobody was with even SLB. They realized the government have to put some money back into SLB.
Good
just
night.
to bribe students to finish pay off them
New
loan.
to
And
channel.
even when they do that, those who are still there stealing, sweetie, every God Almighty every branch in this country is corruption.
Pure corruption. Pure corruption. And we are said that. And
that is why
we are said tonight. Well, we are said tonight on this platform without any apology. Ask me. When I love for run out and come talk about bring proof. I may have proof. So no come to me because if I can't prove too. No.
And that is why, if you notice this trend, if you're analytic, you know a trend. Anytime you touch on anything named corruption, look out for those who bash you.
Me know.
Once they bash you, they're a part of it.
Yes. You soon then start crawl up on the platform and come type in nonsense.
That is it. If they don't do it at the JUTC, they're doing it at the Water Commission. If they're not doing at the water commission, they're doing at the bank. Anyhow, they attack you. And what they're attacking you for is that you chat too much. They don't want it to come to light.
They don't want to talk the truth.
Hi, Michael.
Every
Northeast
avenue.
Manchester.
As I said, if
Welcome.
you go back to even the hospital thingy, that every year money that is taken from the tax, from we the taxpayer, goes to these institutions to assist, because it's a part of our country. And every money that goes there to help better these institutions, you have people sit down in an office, all end up on their laptop and do a plan for TV money.
That's all them do.
Instead of going around and check up, 5 new bed needed,
Good night,
we need to
Lana.
get some more gloves for the nurses.
Yeah.
All they do is go around and
Me feel say make now whistle, make now something come to light. You remember the mix up went up there with the CEO, the doctor man, and one next doctor, and Tufton fire the man. You remember the story there?
Yes.
When man name again? Bruce, something like say name. Bruce?
Me know when them
I have to look it up.
Yeah, man, the same man with the problem is up there with him and the CEO man. I remember say I saw him and they fire him, man, you know. I think of the man are the whistleblower, you know, 'cause I know what I go on.
Mr.
Hunter name.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter.
Yeah.
You know everything about them.
Thank you, user, Dr. Hunt. I think that's how the secret start let out. And we find say now. And the uncle know them a thief money up at you know. Cause you see all the same drill. We need to get back to the drill. Cause all that should not go unnoticed. We need to get back to the drill.
I am tired of their dishonesty.
I was looking out today if say anything from Dr. Daz, but me not see him put out in a statement. Me not understand.
He would never.
Why Dr. Daz on the
He's
Senate?
not gonna do that.
Me not see him on the platform and say nothing. So me I watch out if him not come say something. No, maybe he can't say nothing because I think they say Mocha, that's what they say yesterday. Mocha, custom, and the police I do some investigation. So make we see.
Because they even abuse custom, so therefore they will not be able to use custom the way they used to use it anymore.
Yeah. You know, my plans every night on my platform, I want to play in a clip here. I mean, now I remember if I play the clip, you know. I want it to be like one introduction for a period of time. For play back the senator clip what we played last week. Because a lot of people don't know this thing, you know. And I really want to keep play till people hear it. Because we need to know our past. So that you can understand the present now where we are got you. This is how this government operate. Anytime they're in a power, appear destruction take away. You know, so when Saga in a power, we get Gilbert.
Yeah.
But Anjen, you know what I want you to brace yourself for?
Yeah.
When I told you the other time, I was so happy that Mr. Mark Goldie didn't win. You didn't understand how happy I was, you know?
I understand it after, man.
I want you to sit back from now on, fold your hand, and watch how God will expose everything. Mr. Sweetie, with what is going on in the Middle East, Mr. gonna expose everything.
Yeah, true.
Because they're not gonna have the money to cover it up.
Well, I'm Paul Short to ask me for add him. No, we don't want no contention for my program. And you and my people, them not gonna agree. So, we don't want the back and forth story.
I said, beloved, from this point on, just watch. Even today, I was listening to Mr. Cliff Hughes talking about Jamaican. We have to look a little increase with the JPS. I'm like, then the other day they increased it.
Yeah,
because what is going on have nothing to do with. I said, shut your dirty mouth because when it was with Venezuela. We didn't need to get us all the way from Middle East. We was with Venezuela where we was a part of an Al share and we give it up.
Yeah.
So no can't tell what government have nothing to do with this. And as I said right, and I been listen, man, Mr. Between now, it's all like August and September kicking. A madness when us at all is the beginning of chaos and sorrow. And everything are gonna come to light. It's like the American celebrity them pretend like them rich and to tell a little recession and then it exposes that they didn't have any money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was just putting up a front.
Putting up a front.
And this is what it's gonna do to Jamaica. It's gonna export everything that was hidden.
Yeah.
Agree. Friday, come over TikTok now.
The gentleman said to me, even back to the JUTC, said, the amount of money that they are recovering now since them lock up, they say, look at that.
Yeah, whole heap of money, they say them are met back now.
And people say, and so much, Mr. Only have everybody, mostly all driver, in it too.
Yes, more did they forget lock up.
Some are going with that 2,000. Can you imagine you're working with a company where you have 100 drivers and each of them are going with 2,000-3,000 a day time?
Mm-hmm.
Do the maths for the entire year how much money that company lost and you have to pay them. But you know what, they deserve it because I said, why is it that you couldn't have a system where we buy the card, have the tap up on it, and then at least when they reach you either tap it or you use the card to just swipe it off and it come off of it and the money goes straight to the account.
Yeah.
The driver does not need to touch the money none at all. All they are paid for is to drive.
They not have
but beloved, just continue. You're going to sit down here in that chair and you're going to laugh when you start hearing the amount that this is just the beginning. This that you're hearing now about the hospital is just the beginning. It all will soon come back up.
Yeah. Everything soon come back up.
Fergie, good night.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. How you doing?
Good night, sir. Well, big one.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night.
Yes, sir.
It seems like there's a lot of stuff going on down there, huh?
A whole heap of stuff are going, man. A whole heap of stuff are going. Whole heap of stuff. I would know. Me want to hear your take on the UHWI thing.
The UHWI thing, I mean, okay, first of all, the Auditor General only took a sampling of 4 companies, right?
Yeah.
Jack Dan was one of those companies.
Mm-hmm.
And the investigation is really into the procurement process and the procurement failures of UHWI.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with those companies at all. So seems like there's a whole bunch of companies. There was a whole bunch in that report, but they only looked at 4 as a sampling. That's it.
Oh.
To show that there was discrepancies here. So UHWI used their tax exempt status for those 4 companies to import goods into the island.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I believe they may have sold, like I think Jack Dad may have sold UHWI bought back those dialysis machines for some astronomical prices.
Yes.
And they're trying to figure out, well, if everything was $3 million, why are you buying it for $11 million? Like why?
So that's a big corruption, you know. So them use people company for bring it in, then end up buy back the something where they carrying tax free and tell the government we have to pay now more money for it.
Right.
At the same Go ahead. Continue.
So you remember the same thing we were talking about the other night when you're talking about the laundering.
Right.
So what you just said a while ago, they literally create a scheme in which they pocket over $7 million for themselves.
Yes. Yeah, they could potentially be laundering money through those sort of schemes. That's what a launderer would do.
Yeah.
So the investigation is not in Jack Dan. I think everyone is getting this mixed up. Investigation is in the hospital and the procurement process. So whoever is signing off on allowing these companies to use these tax exempt status of UHWI, that's the person or people. And again, Jack Dan is only one of, I think there's hundreds of companies that were that they saw, that there was a whole bunch of discrepancies.
Okay.
So no one's investigating Dennis Gordon and his company. They're not investigating him at all. So for the JLP youth organizations to come out and say that, that's stupid on their part, because I think they have current ministers in the government who have, sort of issues. And of course, they're not saying anything about that.
Oh, mine's a tough time.
And Dennis, I believe it was earlier this year when this whole thing came out, because Nationwide only named them, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. They didn't name the other three. The other three came out yesterday. But the way how it was framed from them is to make it seem like they were guilty of something that was nefarious. But that's not the case. The true case, people need to really read and understand. The true investigation is into UHWI Hospital.
Yeah, one minute,
Right.
1 minute for you. Karen, Kelly is saying, not the machine, the other thing from the other companies. That's what was said at the PAC meeting. I don't know if to get what you're trying to say.
Oh no, there were other things. I think they said like disposable containers. Like it was some ridiculous price that the UHWI paid. Like this other company imported it, used the tax exempt status, and UHWI then turned the bins. Yes, thank you, Natalie. And they turned around and paid some crazy price for the bins. It's kind of like the drill situation.
Yeah. So now it's a drill
Yeah.
too. What a mess. So when I know, so the company where they say one laundry place where do laundry for the hospital. Who owned that the company then?
I don't know. I have no idea.
And then one we name hold on, let me look back for it.
Oh,
But
that's
as I
Karen
said,
first
Mr. Fergie.
Yeah,
biggest
no, I
problem
just
is
want
that-
to acknowledge Karen. Thank you, Karen, for clearing that up. Karen on YouTube said they weren't resold. But I think Dennis Gordon has a signed letter from the ministry that they can provide services, because supposedly they have more dialysis machines at Jack Dan and they charge it at a better pricing. So UHWI could send dialysis folks over there rather than them going into UHWI for dialysis.
Oh.
I remember he said that. He's like, I have a signed letter from the ministry.
Yes, CMA. Yeah, that's all.
Mansa, good night.
Yeah, good night, Jen.
You are going.
Good night.
Good night,
Yeah,
good night, Mansa.
Yeah, good night, Fergie. Neo and Park.
Okay.
Well, I heard on a TikTok platform somebody saying the one that they just asked Jen about the launch of the hospital thing.
Yeah.
And the basket and thing with them import.
Yeah.
They said it's what's his name? The former security minister's son, the guy who's an MP right now, who got the contract to feed the people them in the hospital.
Oh, Simit in name.
Yeah.
I
heard that.
I think in name Dwayne. I think in name Dwayne Simit. In fact,
Dwayne Simit.
yeah.
Dwayne Simit. I heard bloggers saying that's his company that sent that bill, that huge bill for the thing you're talking about earlier.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Okay. But somebody,
That's why you see the man yesterday. like it was pulling teeth, cause him no want to tell you about the next three company. How much time
Yeah, in a one
when they
call, but as like him not know, but him know about one with the lying lips.
yeah, him no want to tell the next three, cause the next three company associated with labor right them. So him no want put out that information, but on TikTok, like people have the information say that labor right man they mix up.
Yeah, people don't know. That's why I'm saying a clear off. And the name they call, somebody must know.
Yeah.
Let me see if I find back in man again. I wish part in there. I hear the name of the three company. Alright, listen to this.
Of the companies are Supreme Laundry Services.
Supreme Laundry Services.
Willman's Sales.
Willman Sales.
Willman's Sales.
Willman Sales. Anybody know that? Willman Sales.
Sales. SALES. Scientific Medical Services.
Who owns Scientific Medical Services?
And Jack Den Limited.
You hear them?
So the four company, but on TikTok,
yeah,
the paid labor right bloggers are try tie everything to Jack. Them a talk about Jack. Them is the parent company, and the other company them is a offshoot of this. I be a propaganda them over there. At first, me hear the actual name of the four of them on your platform right now.
Mm.
Yeah, go ahead. New York Fergie, or Paul.
One of them name again. Hold on, let me play it back again. Let me go look. Let me go Google it and see if we can.
Play back again, Jen. Cause the first man hear them the three name them. The other three name them.
Limited. The name of the companies are Supreme Laundry Services. Willman's Sales.
Willman Sales.
Willman's Sales. Willman, WILLMAN, Sales, SALES. Scientific Medical Services. And Jack Den Limited. The name of the...
So Wildman Sales, let me Google Wildman Sales Jamaican Sales.
And remember, said that guy, you know, the Derek Smith's son.
Yeah.
The one who had the MP now. Remember, him already get a $2 billion contract to feed the people in the hospital, and him feed them crackers and must sardine.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's right, brother. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I'm already in the hospital already. So it wouldn't surprise me if when I hear on TikTok from other bloggers say he mix up in this too.
Yeah, man, he mix up in it, man.
A long time, they not say me night, you know. So Willman Sales, the King Street.
They want to do sell stationery.
King Street Sales. See the location, eh? You can't pick it to see it. Me Google it and this come up.
Oh.
This look like going back down to the seaside end. This look like down to the end of King Street. Look on there, or somewhere there. Look here.
Right down King Street, you really?
Yeah, that's what look like.
It is. That's correct. They sell janitorial item, fan, electronic item, office equipment, school item, cabinet, chairs and decks. Yeah, those are the things that them sell there.
Oh, yeah. To King Street. So I think the King Street start count from down at the seaside down.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
So it's like down to the seaside end because at number 2.
Right from the edge, go right back up, yeah.
Yeah, right at the edge, that's going up back. That's where that there. Let me see if I can see anything else come up. To King Street, Kingston, Jamaica, and then number there. Info at wildmansales.com.
And Supreme Laundry Services at Golden Avenue, which is Kingston 7. And as I said, it's a laundry service that open from Monday to Saturday, from 8 till 5.
Which part is there?
Golden, Golden Avenue.
Which part go?
Hold on.
All right, man, sir. Understand. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cause I see it on the map. Hold on.
So, Wellman sale itself, office supply, office furniture, school supply, hotel, restaurant supply, janitorial, electrical supplies. All of them they sell. The owner now, we know, I wonder if we're going to see that now. Let me see.
All right, so I'm not getting that much, but it's very close to Papi. It's close to University of Technology, Mona.
Oh, well, that the company sound like now and they are for the CEO.
Yeah, it's very close to here. I'm seeing the UHWI on the map with them. UHWI and Mona on the map, same place. Close, right beside, close to the University of the West Indies.
No, a different something this, Sonia. Good night, Betty. No one that sound like the CEO own it.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, I'm thinking with your knowledge, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a simple thing with, yeah.
Well, make we see we're going to come out like, because we are going to hear it now. We will hear
And
who
Ginger,
own
you
them.
think you're gonna hear? I don't think so. If there's a lot of those,
it's gonna cover.
Right. If there's a lot of those JLP involved, you're not gonna hear about it. Like, let's be honest.
Listen me. Somebody I got talk. One whistleblower got shot.
Yeah, but they're gonna spin it.
Well,
look at Nationwide.
Even if they spin it, we know it's true.
Yeah. They're gonna spin this whole thing. Before you know it, someone is gonna take a fall. Someone is gonna leave.
Well, here I talk about so. Here I talk about so. Here I talk about so. You see, like how them a blame Dennis Garden. Him a go chat with him now.
Yes. Because when it first came out with Nationwide, he released a statement. Go ahead, Neo.
You see, what Aunt is saying, is that with the level of discernment that God has blessed us with, we don't need all information. We just want hint.
We don't go want a hint. We don't need no. We know.
And once we have got the hint, we can decode everything.
Yeah.
But you see the cronyism, right?
Yeah, the cronyism around the country.
Yeah. Full corruption. Full corruption with cronyism involved. These are former ministers or former MPs, current MPs with their family who owns these companies. They may not even have the expertise in those companies, but somehow they're getting these government contracts.
But you listen, the man talking at the meeting yesterday, them have to train them for use one something where for upload something. But they used to upload pan in and then they stop upload pan in. And said they may need training for upload. So I said, oh, you have somebody pan a job who not have the requisite skill to do the job and I get paid for it.
Paid for it, right.
Does it make sense?
No, but also, let's think about this, right? They can't do this, and this is 2024, 2025, right? And you talk about AI and robots. Yes, Nordy, I'm bringing back the robots. So you talk about you want to bring in robots and AI, and you can't even upload documents, which that was being done in the 1990s? Come on. Come on.
Oh, but they need the AI to do. They need the AI to do all the work for them. And if you're smart enough, you realize that what we're using is not truly AI. We're only using an advanced Google research software that can automatically provide audible response. So what we're using is not AI. Because the time I'm even talking with ChatGPT and it's telling me about I'm too smart, I said, shut up. Because when they do ask some question, I reverse it back on there and then can't even answer it. That's a shut up. But good question. Very interested. That's not an AI.
So think about it, right? So how you gonna get the technology? So you can't even upload documents.
Hey.
That's 1990.
So all them are programming a robot with Andrew plan for carrying.
Auntie Zab,
Hey,
what did I tell you
people,
about
all
those
on the
robots?
Fergie. That's why, you know, people, not trust no robot when they come, because them people, they not going to program a robot good enough. So, no gonna know that we're going to use robot in our operation room. Because them can upload document or something, or them are going to program the robot the right way.
Thank you.
Understand where I'm going?
They're gonna get one person from China to operate everything over where they want to pay them.
And the bad stuff? That you got a robot in our country and you can't, none of your people can program a robot. Hey, me not trust them and their robot, you know. I can't tell you no one thing.
But the position that they're in, beloved, they don't even know what to be done.
Because
most of the time you go to them for advice, they're telling you to come back.
Yeah, you notice that for true?
Yeah.
They give an appointment.
Sad for me, brother. Cause if you say this we see them put out one release, but more people have better house than living in Jamaica.
Which part that?
We see one release come out today. If so be the case, so much people on the lose house in a hurricane. So much people we could not do better. The better way I done in our country, people will travel out our country and go work money and a bill back.
Right. But you know what they're looking at? They're looking at the houses that's, in the hills of overlooking Kingston.
That not nothing to do with going. Because yes, Mandeville have some nice, even Westmoreland have some nice house too.
Even Westmoreland and even St. Elizabeth, so they're looking at these 3-4 story houses and they're like, wow, these are huge. But that's not the average Jamaican. That's not the average Jamaican or even the working class Jamaican. They're not living in those houses.
I'm a working class Jamaican. Well, St. Elizabeth, enough of them house, they are farmers too. They make money out of farming.
Right. But think about it, Auntie Jen. There's not that many people who have those houses. That's not all over Jamaica.
No.
That's 10%. That's the 10%.
Exactly. And
those are the middle class people.
Right.
Those who travel.
Most of the big house they say Jamaica people will travel.
People travel, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Because me ever say this, I mean, there's nobody in my community I listen, but me telling the truth. If me and maybe get a travel, a little bus, me be just square one, same like everybody else. Because sometimes I have ambition and I have an wife for it, but the money, honest money we are coming at your hand cannot meet your demand.
Will never help you.
No.
Never help you.
To the alone, I go have $20,000. I'm still come home, I'm still try to think. And I look up on a receipt and I say, I wonder if they check is something good. I'm not telling a lie, I take my phone and I start check.
Yeah.
So I don't know all nobody survive with $16,000 and $17,000.
Yeah, survive.
They can't. How?
Beloved, my bus fare alone for the month is $22,000.
For the month.
And you're and think about someone who's on a minimum wage.
JUTC sometimes bring it to 16 and 17.
Oh, if I
take too much of it, and I can't really stand up all the time and wait on them.
Oh, you need for say if you can save and buy one little car.
Oh yeah, that is in the future, man.
But then again, it still take money for support the car too,
Insurance, inspection, yeah.
So sometimes
you're looking at least 30,000 to 40,000 a month.
Cause you have to go work every day.
And gas, yeah.
It's cheaper if you take the bus, but it's more convenient if you have your own vehicle.
Yeah. Like when you're coming out with like you have luggage and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because you have to call like charter, you have to pay like one extra 6 and 7 for them to pick you up and stuff like that.
Boy, may I tell you the truth, right now, I can't do it without have a vehicle for myself. Because I want to go and I want to go and I want to go. See what I say? I can't. If I have to take bus, I take the bus still, but right now I can't take the bus again. So if I even want like a second-hand vehicle, once the engine good, you just go on with it. You don't have to have money to buy a big brand car. So you just go on with one little something that can carry 2 and 4. Thank you, Rose. But for now, 20,000 for bus fare for the month, you must have work about 100,000 a month. Because by the time you pay that for bus fare, and you have to go grocery shopping, and pay your light bill, internet bill, if you have all of that water bill, what you left with?
Nothing. And insurance and all them stuff there.
Yeah,
this is prosperity.
It's just survival. It's just
You
survival.
literally don't have anything left.
All people who work at minimum wage, but enough to pay bus fare, they don't make nothing. It's just that it's better than you sit down and have nothing at all. And some of the employers...
They can't take more than one bus. They can't take the 2, 3, 4 bus for the day.
The only difference is, to be honest, you have
it.
some people who are paying more than that because they know say it can't really survive. Me have one friend of mine, she used to do the work, take care of one old person, and if you take the bus and something, she say nah pencil out. So she just stay here. She say even she work and she not can make none. So in time here, if in dead.
Wow.
If you pick it, then can't give him like a food for eat or just so. Cause she say a waste of time. I get up early, take taxi, then take bus again for God. So 4 something a day. And when you get the little money, when you're done, pay out this and that, you're not left with nothing for go buy food, put back in your body the right way and them something there. And
I want to go back to work again.
Yeah, it don't make no sense. So she not bad.
I want to go back to work.
So the government really need to go around and really get a real understanding of what is underground.
You know, but you know, I'm doing better, you know.
You're right, Paul, you know.
You know, but you know, I'm doing better.
And I mean,
You're right,
if
Karen.
he wants to do better, it's to try and figure out how to bring down the cost of living, right? For the country, that even at a minimum wage you could live
Hi,
on.
Ian.
There's no way anyone.
I'm good.
But that's not going to happen.
Sir Fergie.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Fergie.
Yep.
Last week we stated that a bottle of water was for $100. The man say a lime marker tell $40 for it. Do you really think he believes that Jamaica is struggling when it comes to food?
Oh my God.
He know, man.
He knows.
He's thinking that everybody's alright.
No. He know the truth.
He knows the truth.
He's a great pretender. He's a great pretender. He know the truth.
Beloved, this man is far from society. He does not know the truth.
I'm not agree with you.
No, he knows the truth.
Where is that right now?
No.
Where is that right now? He don't. If you tell him that there are persons naming chicken back in his mind, cannot fathom that anymore. Why? Because of his lifestyle.
No, Neil.
No, he knows.
He knows.
But that's why he keeps winning.
Don't you know how many people are on the part program? Me say how many people, you have no idea how many people are on part program in Jamaica?
I'm not sure.
Because that would have send a signal to them for them know how many people they're on part. Plus who what try to get on and can't get on.
But I heard it's difficult to get on part.
Yeah, because them have to come look at your yard and you have to have outside toilet. If you have sewage toilet, you're not getting none. So then put it at a way that so they know who not have no toilet.
Yeah, but a lot of those people don't even own their houses. They're probably renting.
Capture land.
and or capture land, right? So that makes no sense. So how is that logical?
So it couldn't have known you. They know. I try to make it look good like all is well. And I act like him no know. He know.
He knows. The thing is, he is very good at theatrics.
He's very good at it. Very good.
When delivering his message, I give him credit for that. He's very good at that theatrics, right? And he knows the population, right? If he knows that the population is not so savvy, they will just take whatever. He knows that. And he uses it to his advantage. So prosperity, I guess, you know, the big, beautiful buildings that are going up around Kingston and Montego Bay and these areas and these roads and, oh, look at these communities. They look beautiful. Great. So people have this perception. It's all about perception. Mm-hmm. It's not about reality. It's the perception. Everything, even here in America, it's the perception. Everything, perception, not the reality.
Well, that's what happened in Jamaica, because you could not say you don't know your population. You can't say you don't know. So the country, so hold on there, when we want to find out, we have a population. Do we have a numbering of houses in the country?
We should, because we did I think 10 to 12 years ago we did a house count when I work with the CDC. So they were doing mapping.
Yeah.
And so they should have a possibility of very close approximate. Because I know we did the entire St. Andrew and it was accurate.
So how many houses have in St. Andrew?
I don't fully have that data on me right now, but because I'm not in contact with Miss Sadler that much.
No man, just all right. So give me approximately how much? An idea.
In St. Andrew?
Yeah.
All right. When I did our from Golden Spring, no, from Constant Spring up to Oakley, we count roughly. Was it 18,000?
Because we're supposed to have that statistic.
And then we went up
That's what we need.
With our region, we get like over 35,000.
Oh. So.
And some was mostly like shock.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't proper housing.
Yeah.
And you see, I wouldn't even count those, right? That's
that we never count though, but that would have to still give.
No.
You have to count them and put them in a different category.
Oh yeah. They give you 3 to 4 categories. Like they will tell you if it's made out of concrete, if it's concrete board, if it's pure board, if it's board with zinc, yeah.
Mm.
And you know when you read zinc on board, it's terrible.
Mm. So me not even know say I don't have so much of them they tell one day I come down I come down halfway tree and when I back road that's the name again. But me want to come back for take the and me miss. Instead of me go straight, me turn. And me not supposed to turn when me reach at the stoplight. Me come straight across the stoplight so that me can come back up on Constant Spring Road. But me end up going and me going there and me find say me in a Dennis Garden constituency. So me take one next turn and me can drop out. Me drop out way up in a what is her name? And me have to turn back to end up drop out back on the boulevard. And me never know say up in a town there's another area that have so much like a shanty town. Just by missing my part.
Oh yes. Yeah, oh yeah, Auntie Jen. Oh yeah.
Some shack around there. We should
I
have.
wouldn't know because here's the funny thing that was so depressing
I can't
about
cut
it is
round
that
this on here.
there are persons who are living in
You never
these
know where we go.
persons that are living in this condition.
Yeah.
They will never address the situation even when they're on the road and they're properly dressed. They bring a facade like everything is okay until you go where they live. And I'm like, why have you not bring up these things and there's a problem? Person still using outside toilet.
You have a person, some school still use outside toilet. So
and they will not bring up these things when there's a meeting or anything.
No school in a modern Jamaica should have never have zinc roof at this time, knowing that we live in a tropical climate prone to hurricanes.
Exactly.
And a them you use for shelter. It should be mandatory that every school have slab roof. I know 100 people still in a shelter. Hurricane soon come again. Them name 21 name storm we have this year.
We'll just have to pray that they bypass Jamaica.
Then one more of them a come at Jamaica and it'll come at the town here at this time. Country get it last year, town I get it this year.
No, Auntie John, I'm praying. No. Because if it hits town, it's bad. We know, like, it's bad.
We're completely done.
No, you know. No. God is not an unjust God. God need to make it take the town too. You remember I told people, because the country people, them where they not live now, eh? I want to come and show them too. So them not live now and need some of them.
Jen, you're so bad. Because a lot of those areas will be affected.
No,
and the thing is, in the town, it's more populated.
The people them last year about, look where they live in. We are going to know. The country people get them dose last year. Town people forget them dose though. Fair enough.
No.
Where's the Rose?
I'm praying, no.
Rose said the cereal.
No. Because when those things happen in town, it becomes very dangerous. It's not good.
Hey, then cause the people in my country, you know, man. Then cause the people them, you know. And it worse how someone then talk about a PMP. If you come a labor right run now, if you come a Kingston Central, if you come a West Kingston, all of them place there.
Oh yeah, those yeah. Or Grants Pen, oh boy. Grants Pen would be gone.
Then you don't say, if Crickle can cause spot. Because right across the place have sharks. That's what I try to bring out, you know. So nobody cuss one other somebody and say, because then I have nothing good. It would show up Andrew bad in the same era. Same Rose.
Yeah, in his area, yes.
Because I believe if a hurricane come Kingston end last year, and that worse than down the country, you know.
Of course. With all the gullies we have in Kingston, oh, come on.
Anyhow, it was in Kingston. From Crossroad, goes straight back downtown would have completely washed away.
I would have more dead too, because all the people that were over Port Royal and said they move from over there, they would have washed away.
Everybody. Yeah.
They would have washed away. Somebody stubborn people.
But the funny thing is with Port Royal, it's weird with that. It's the weirdest thing. Those people will stay. Because they stayed during Gilbert.
Mm-hmm.
And they stayed, even my mother told me, even when Charlie happened in 1951, they stayed.
Yeah, because one of the elder lady were over there, so she over there with all this time. But you see this time when they come with Melissa, it would have changed the whole concept of what them I say. When you go to a country and see what Melissa doing, man, I kind of like a judgment, you know. Hey, you see all the inside look like a fire run through, you know. Portmore now no way for wall water. You see how down St. Elizabeth right now? Right now that look like how the sea come over upon the land because the place is flat. So all of they talk about them are gonna build new city down there. What about the water? What plans them have for the water? That place seems like it below sea level.
Yeah, there's nothing they could really. I mean, the only thing they could do is what they do. Well, this is not a good correlation, but New Orleans, right? So in parts of New Orleans is below sea level. So parts of it, they put levees up to hold back the water. But obviously that didn't work with Katrina. So the levees
that
broke.
Never worked with Katrina. I remember about Katrina.
So that may not be a good correlation to help with their situation, but I mean, they would really need to bring in some true experts in that field to help with that situation, right? To see what can be done if you get these sort of storm surges.
From what me noticed down St. Elizabeth, the Fergie, drive around Black River. See the edge. You see, we never know. Then I move the hospital. The hospital cannot build back there. The hospital should not build back on the
Yeah,
seaside.
it needs to be more inland. Yeah, that needs to go more inland.
Right?
Yeah.
I say water just a backs up on the edge of the place, you know. Just a backs up on the edge of the land, you know.
And this is after Melissa, so this is not even during a storm.
And look on the type of water where they have down there today. And then I first remember one time when they may have a new market flood out. You remember that one? Back in either 90s or 80s, it happened. I don't remember, man. Serious piece of flooding.
I think it was the 80s, yeah.
So it's a place where flood. So instead of talk about some hard city and come with all kind of tree and show all of that, I waste of money.
Don't worry, MTGen, he's going to be using the robots to help build and to maintain the city.
You remember
so it's
Beverly?
Okay.
No, foolishness, man. Foolishness, man. Too much things are happening over our country. Too much things are happening all at once, boy. But me not tell a lie now. I mean, I wish not bad for Jamaica. Me telling everybody will listen. If the man do good for the country, it's good for everybody. But I know me can't put my hand past something for telling you. I'm going to ask Fergie, I'm going to ask Nia. In all honesty, what is it that Andrew Holness is doing for the country that benefit the nation of the country? Tell me, on the top of me here.
I'll let Neo go first because he lives there. I don't live there, so Neo, all you.
Well, I think he's a good salesman, meaning he's trying his best to sell out as much as possible by making sure that Jamaica has a decent front appearance, so that when persons see us front view, it's look proper, but at the back, our butt is all out. So in a sense, we who are living here know the destruction and the chaos that we are going through on a daily basis, that our country is not properly developed. And in some cases, the things that needed to make it run properly, it's nothing crazy. It's just a little honesty and a little respect. Persons that are in power just treat people with respect and be honest.
You still not answer the question.
That's all that is needed.
No, you give solution, but me ask you a question.
He has not done nothing, beloved, to improve, and we know that of a fact. The man has not introduced anything that can make our young people be more smarter. Yes, he now tells them that they can go to heart and work and collect a little stipend to pay, but that does not produce jobs. When they finish out, where do they go work? Is there a factory here that is employing them? Is there job opening here? Because most of them will receive their certificate as soon as they get it, they're going to Canada to work. So how are you producing workers only to go to another country to migrate? That makes no sense. And the houses that you're doing, it's not for us who are here. It's for those who are in the state who might come down, who are now crying out that it's a little bit too costly. So therefore, we as the people have gotten nothing in return. And as I said, this gentleman's only power is to make Jamaica look good to the international market so he can sell us. But what is here contribute? Yes, the road is a very decent thing and I appreciate it, yes. But I know if Andrew wasn't there, it would have been done because it was Chinese initiative, it wasn't Andrew one. China wanted to do a thing where they get a little hole of persons across the world. And that was one of these means, the Belt and Road. It was going across the entire world, even though America put a little hole on it right now. But it wasn't Andrew implementation. It was Andrew come and said, I needed to give us some good road. No, China said, we'll give you a good road, no, but give us piece of land. Or how are you going to pay us? Because this is how we're going to make some money. So they introduced something to us. We take the bait, and then we in turn have to give them, because even the amount of money that make from this thing in this country on a daily basis, and all of that revenue does not go to the country. So how is it a benefit? It does not benefit us in any way. It does not benefit us in one single God Almighty way. And now we're recognizing that the country do have a little bit of funds. We're not the worst, but the funds that are here, it's not going to help better develop the country. Instead, these people are thinking, how can I fat my pocket before I leave this place so that my family and myself can live like royalty, that when you come to us, we are in the most extravaganza house where we're in the most fancy suit and all my children have an extend. So he has not. And I've told you last time that we thought that this government, its sole purpose is for the country not to develop. That's what they were planted for. That's the main objective of the JLP Labour Party. They give you a little butter to butter your tongue, but as soon as the tongue is butter, they go right back to the original agenda. To drain and to strip the country clean. Why? Because anytime a country becomes too self-reliant, it's a problem for the power at bay. So they have to have a trigger there that allows the country to fall back to a default chaos mode. And then the one that mean well, by the time they should restore it, then they come back in again. It's a state that literally just constantly have you on a loop. So he has not done anything, and we have known that for a long time. And if you're talking about the road, as I just said, it was not his initiative that allowed us to have a proper road. It was China, because China know how to make money.
But when him did start it on the book need a continuation in Condo.
That's it. That's exactly the point.
Yeah. All right, Fergie, I know you're not living in that country, but what are you hearing and what do you see from afar that would drive you to come back home and enjoy your country?
Oh boy, loaded question here. What I've seen is that the healthcare sector is lacking, right? And I have good friends who live there and they have to deal with health. They're older. They have to deal with healthcare, right? And to hear that they go to this hospital, but they have to go here to go get diagnostics over here, pay for it, and then go back over here with the diagnostics, right? And luckily, one or two of them have the capabilities that they can do it. But I think about, well, what if you didn't have a car or you didn't have someone who has that capability? Then what? You're stuck? So the healthcare is to me, one of the biggest downfalls of that country right now.
I agree.
Okay. Even last year when I was visiting and I was chatting with some of the staff at the hotel I go to, and they were like, oh, would you ever move back? Why don't you think about moving back or retiring here? And I said, funny enough, it's not even your crime. People would say it's your crime, but crime is everywhere. I live in New York. I live in America. We have active pies, right? Yeah. That's my biggest fear. I said, Jamaica, you guys don't even have that. You don't have active pies walking in randomly and pieing just randomly. I said, you guys don't have that. So I'm not scared of that. I said, but your healthcare is lacking. It's lacking just basic diagnostics in your public hospitals. I said, that what if you get a stroke? And in order to survive a stroke, it needs to be timely. I don't think people realize that. It needs to be a timely thing. You need to get to the hospital and get care as soon as possible. They need to know what time did the stroke symptoms started to happen. That is a big deal. One of our good family friends, she was cousin to Julian Robinson, passed away last year from a stroke. She was visiting Jamaica, got a stroke. She was staying at her friends in Portmore, so they rushed her to Spanish Town. And in the space of 3 days, she passed away.
Wow.
And she was visiting. She doesn't live there. She was visiting. In the space of 3 days, she passed away from the stroke. And she was talking. She was able to walk, and in 3 days, gone. Because they didn't have the necessary equipment to check on this, to check on that, to check where they didn't have that equipment. And I'm like, but Spanish Town is supposed to be a public hospital.
It is.
For psychiatry.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's my thing. Like, the healthcare is not up to par. It is not in line with what's going on globally. I live in New York City, and the worst hospital in New York City, we at least have the basic diagnostics, CT scan, MRI machines. That every hospital has that. Even the worst ones that you're like, oh no, I don't want to go there. It's awful. They have all those machines, and they're working. And they have the people there who are able to diagnose quickly and to attend to you for that ailment. That's my biggest thing. I told them, I said, your healthcare system is awful. So basically, if I need to move back, I need to be wealthy enough that I can, in an emergency, run to Tony Twaits at UHWI and pay that astronomical bill out of pocket. Or I need to be wealthy to jump on a plane to run to Miami. But again, if you have a stroke, if you have a heart attack, time is of essence. I don't think Jamaicans get that. Those ailments, time is of essence. You get a stroke, you get a heart attack, it's time is your killer. And I don't think people realize that.
Yeah.
And living in Jamaica, I'm not going to say I'm going to be the healthiest person. We know you get older, there are ailments that pop up out of nowhere. It pop up in a split second. I'm good now. In the next second, I have this headache. Something happens to me. That is my biggest issue with that country. Get that health care up to par at a minimum. The roads we could navigate. We could navigate the roads. You could be like, okay,
the road, we can't navigate the road, God knows we can't navigate.
Roads we could navigate. You could say, all right, it may take you longer to go around because this road is bad, but you know what? There's another option. I can get around.
Well, I not more option out of my community.
But the healthcare and crime, crime is everywhere. Again, Jamaica does not have to deal with the potential of some active pi-pi. In America, that's what I deal with. We have drills at my company with an active pi-pi. We have had situations. Last year, we had an active pi-pi in a corporate building. So you guys don't have that. Thankfully, you guys don't have these active people, going around just because they're crazy or they're mad at someone or something, and they just run into a building and just start pie-pieing everybody that they can see. You guys don't have that. So crime, you can navigate, you can somewhat help to control, just be careful, just be mindful of your surroundings and the people you interact with. That's fine. But when it comes to health, since I'm getting older, I'm like, nope, can't mess with health. That is my biggest deal and my biggest issue with that country.
Hi, Jonah. Him name come up in our box. Maybe I mean.
And you see, this is where the government lack ingenuity or even foresight. Because, say for example, if they got their healthcare up to par, that it is like one of the best in the region.
Yeah.
And Jen, you will have people like myself. You will have a lot of diaspora maybe moving back. Maybe not fully, but building houses that create jobs for the locals.
Yeah.
Right? Because we could say, you know what, if I get sick here or this happens to me, I know if I go to the hospital, I'll be taken care of.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? So that's a missed opportunity on the government's part, because that's what they should be thinking, to say, hey, how can I get this diaspora to come back here and invest? How can I get them to come back here and spend money? How can I get them here to come and live?
Because
they want to come back and live.
You're right. If we could get a lot of in our diaspora enough to come back and even invest and
the country would be
country would be good.
Because then we would bring our knowledge of what we have experienced wherever we are, right? And we can say, hey, that's not how they do it, say in America or UK or Canada or wherever. This is how they do it. Let's try it this way. We'd be investing money. We are bringing in foreign dollars, foreign currency into the country. So you see, they're not even thinking along those lines.
True.
But as Mamsa said before, they're thinking of just foreign investors. But those foreign investors are not going to stay there for that long.
No, even the foreign investor, they're not really in our country to spend back.
Okay.
They're not in our country to spend back,
They're not. They're taking their monies and go back.
Exactly.
They don't care.
Exactly.
They don't have that connection. They don't have that familial connection to the island as the diaspora. And I think the government, Andrew and everyone, if they can rethink and say, okay, what does the diaspora need to come back? Right? It's not the big, beautiful houses. No one cares about that. Not everyone is rich and not everyone has that kind of money. But hey, what can we do as a government to help you guys want to come back and spend time in that country, right? And the first thing I'm going to tell you, the older folks, my age and up, they're going to say health. That's the first thing. That is number one. Maybe if I was 20 or 30, I wouldn't care about health. I'd be like, oh yeah, it's great, it's cool. I'm in Jamaica. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Wow. But once you get 40 and above, we know every day there could be a little ailment. And you're like, we don't know what that ailment will lead to.
True.
And if they can get that, Jamaica would be awesome. Jamaica would be amazing if they can say, okay, you know what, let's try and concentrate on the diaspora. Because I was reading something, I don't know how true it is. The country has currently close to 2.8 million people living on the island. But they said there's over 3 million Jamaican or Jamaican heritage outside outside of the island.
True, Vian. Yeah. More people
So
outside than who live on the island.
So just imagine you got health care. Auntie, you think I want to be up here with 20 inches of snow? And 10 degrees for weeks?
Yeah, but at the end
I don't want to be here.
But at the end of the day, you work your salary, you can buy what you want.
And I still got to go to work. And that's the other thing. I still got to go to work. I still got to get out, and go to work in this. You really think we want to do that? Because in America, you got to go to work. You can't say, like, oh, it's a lot of snow outside and it's really cold. No, you will lose your job. America doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Well.
So if Jamaica can get their healthcare into a first world type of country,
mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, Jamaica would be one of the best.
True.
So that's all I gotta say. Yep.
All right. Neil, I'm gonna sleep here now, you know. Got enough time when you're in the Panza program. You drop us. Hear him.
I'm here. I'm gone to sleep here. But yeah.
Give up your clothes.
Even for my mom, as Fergie was talking a while ago, that's the same thing with my mom. Because she's retiring now. And I know she doesn't want to be in this state. But as I said, the one thing that she cherished more than anything is the ability to know that in case she need any assistance, it's nothing for her. She has both public and private to attend to. She's sitting in the pain. I don't have to like, oh my God, the hospital is 10 miles away. No, it's right around the corner. And if you just call them in 3 minutes, you hear up to 5.
No, joke about that, man. But you crack up him and call the hospital. But you hear woo, ambulance there you get.
So as I said, because right now I've been listening, as Fergie stated, persons are dying to come back home.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make any sense you're coming back home to die. When you know you're in another country where it's not that bad.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Mm-hmm. Well, Neil, I'm Fergie. You don't know me now. This is where I live because I wake up. God spare my life and me live for tomorrow. I get up early because I go up on a little journey tomorrow. And I need to go on my bed early tonight. So everybody on YouTube and TikTok again, I know I'm loving it, right? And thanks again for the staying on and for the support. And until we meet again, Con Henry, thank you for keep tapping up over TikTok. I am your girl. Night. I am your girl.
Good night, everyone.
I am your girl.
Have a good one.
All right. Have yourself a great night. Bye. Have yourself a great night over YouTube. Bye. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.